Good evening, everyone. My name is Roberto Corbin, and today I will be presenting on discipline as a quality character in leadership and in coaching. Today, you will learn why it matters, how it applies to athletics, why should you be disciplined as a leader, and how does it correlate to the Bible. I chose this topic because discipline is one of the most important values to have in your athletics program and in life. To begin, discipline is important in athletics because it helps coaches and athletes stay focused on the end goal. In addition, it helps create structure and it builds a strong foundation for your program as a leader. Without discipline, it is hard for a team or a leader to stay focused on their end goal and consistent over time. In my opinion, discipline means doing what needs to be done when it's hard to do it. For example, discipline shows up in everyday life choices like working out early, finishing assignments, or staying late to get some extra work in after practice, or staying committed to a goal. Most importantly, it is staying consistent when it's easy to quit. It is so easy to stay in bed when you're tired. It is so easy to leave practice as soon as coach blows it up. It is so easy to not turn in that assignment because you know that you're going to have extra time to do it. In my opinion, discipline matters because adversity will come at some point. During those moments, during those hard times, you will be tested as a person and as a leader and as a program. It really will expose what your program is built on. As a result, discipline helps people respond to those type of reactions or those type of situations with consistency, accountability, and resilience. When looking at discipline in action, it can be seen through habits and in action. For instance, it looks like athletes working out on their own or studying after practice or avoiding distractions like social media, video games, girlfriends, boyfriends, or just doing the wrong thing when you know you should be working out, studying, or sleep. Likewise, it looks like coaches being prepared for practice, bringing the right energy around your athletes, and uplifting at all times, and holding kids accountable, whether it's positive or negative. Furthermore, coaches will model discipline for their athletes. That means discipline coaches prepares, watch film, make sure that scouting reports are done, they are organized, and they hold athletes accountable. Because of that, when a coach is disciplined, it sets the standard for the rest of the team. And it trickles down to other athletic programs. For the football team, they're very disciplined. So this is going to trickle down to the basketball team because we have basketball players on the football team. So it's a domino effect in a positive way, which is a great thing for any athletic program. In the same way, discipline is also important in athletic administration. Specifically, it helps leaders stay organized, communicate, and keep up with schedules and responsibilities like eligibility checks and UIL and NIL rules and everything in that nature. Overall, a disciplined administrator stays focused on the vision and helps the program run smoothly. Moving forward, a leader should use discipline to build culture of the program. This means being dependable, working hard, and staying calm under tough situations. Because believe it or not, how you react, everyone is looking at you as the leader. The standard carries over to your coaches and your athletes. So if your coach and your athletes see you acting out in front of a huge crowd, they're going to think it's okay for them to act out in front of a huge crowd because you are the leader. You exemplify what the program is built on and why you run things the way you do. Now, one quote that Brown states in his book, Teaching Character Through Sports, Developing a Positive Coaching Legacy, he states that in athletics, discipline is simply focused on attention and effort. This quote stands out because discipline is not about punishment. Instead, it's about staying focused, giving effort, and doing the right things the right way. Additionally, in the Bible, Hebrews 12:11 teaches, discipline may not feel good at the time, but later it produces growth. You grow as a person, you grow as a Christian, you grow as a leader, you grow as an athlete. This is important because discipline is not always easy or comfortable in athletics. However, in the end, it helps athletes build character and prepare them for life beyond sports. In life, you will have to be disciplined after sports. Even as a leader, you have to be disciplined. Besides that, research shows that discipline is connected to stronger grades and better balance in life. At the same time, it also shows that the lack of focus and discipline can hurt a student athlete's learning in school. Therefore, this proves discipline matters both on the field and in the classroom. Another important point is discipline is a choice that requires sacrifice. Along with that, it also takes focus on self-control and consistency. Over time, the more disciplined a person is, the better the long-term result can be. So if you are shooting for a goal to drop down 15 pounds and you're going to the gym every day, you're eating right, and you're disciplined enough to turn down those cheat days, you will have a great end result by nature. Along with that, personally, I chose discipline because it is something that I apply to my everyday life. Because of that, it helped me get to where I am today, and it helped form my mindset to keep working. As a coach and a leader, I believe discipline helps build work ethic, accountability, and habits for success in the long run. In conclusion, discipline is a key quality of character in athletics and in leadership. It helps build consistency for yourself as a leader by you showing up every day with a smile on your face, you holding kids accountable and coaches accountable and parents accountable so everyone gets the message, and you're resilient. You bounce back after tough losses or after tough altercations or when adversity strikes. You cannot let your athletes see you at a bad point. On the last slide, in the long run, discipline helps turn small habits into long-term success in sports and in life. Finally, thank you for listening to my presentation, and a URL link will be on the last slide. Have a great evening.